so we have finally made it to day 30. So 30-day out of 30-day journey. Like, I am proud of myself. Even though I missed a couple days in between, I still kept on it. Like, I'm really proud of myself. So even though this is day 30 out of 30, it doesn't mean this is going to be the last you see of me. I just want to kind of, for this episode, reflect on what I've learned in the last 30 days. Alright, so welcome to the Melanin Talk for my final day of the journey, day 30, where I'm just gonna go over what I learned, and I appreciate everyone who has come through and took the journey with me. So for starters, before I got on here, I did check my subscribers, and as of today, I am at 118 subscribers. So when I started the 30-day journey in February, I literally started this YouTube channel with 0 subscribers, 0 anything, started up fresh. So what have I learned in the 30 days? In the 30 days of doing my journey, I've learned that now you really don't need a niche. You just need to be able to capture your audience, because I've talked about a few random things. I kept it like pretty spiritual and motivational, but you know, in the beginning I did talk about to have a niche or not, which for me, I still got some support and subscribers without having a specific niche. So checks that off. I did learn that it is so important to support your friends, support your family when it comes to them, you know, getting out there on these social media platforms. I did learn who really was out there to support me. I do have a handful of friends that I'm so grateful for sharing my content, liking, commenting, just interacting and engaging. I appreciate my people who did. My mom, big old support. She was watching every day, and she's not anyone who does any type of social media, but she made sure and hopped on YouTube, and she's watched all of my videos. So thank you, big shout out to you all who did support and watch everything that I put out. I've also learned that, you know, most of your support is going to come from strangers. Like my all of my social media platforms, I realized I received so much support, and majority of it came from people that I networked with within these platforms. So I appreciate you guys so much for being one of the biggest support systems at pushing my channel out. So yeah, definitely learn that you're gonna get more support from strangers than from your people, and it's perfectly fine. Let's see, what else did I learn? I have learned to forgive, and with that being said, I've learned to not expect myself out of others. I had already started to learn that, but you know, I've accepted it further now. I've also learned that not everyone who comes into your life, whether it be family, a relationship, a friendship, just because they've come into your life, it doesn't mean that they are going to be there forever. Not every situation has to end on bad terms. For me, it will not be on bad terms. I'm just taking everything as a lesson. So I have no regrets for things I've come across, and it took me doing this 30-day journey to kind of reflect on that just because we part ways, it doesn't mean that I have any hate towards you. As I've said before, like, when I release people, I release you with love, and I truly hope that whatever hurt you've gone through, that you heal internally. That way you can project that good beautiful, positive energy to others on the outside. Let's see. I have learned that content, as far as creating content, you do have to capture and catch the attention of people, and pretty quickly. We live in a day and age where people get bored really, really fast. So if you don't kind of catch them with the titles of your channel, or the titles within your channel for your YouTube stuff, then you're really not going to latch them on. I've learned to get out and support people a lot in order to get, you know, that back in return. So it does take a lot of work. People think doing this whole YouTube thing or just any social media platform in general is easy. It's not easy. It is work. It's like a whole nother job. So I have respect for all of the content creators out there, all of the influencers, because a lot of people, they don't give them the credit that they deserve, or they think of it as a joke. To dedicate time every day to be able to do this, you know, to escape being scared or hating the sound of your voice like me in the beginning, and just feeling like, oh, I feel stupid, or I feel weird looking in this camera and talking to imaginary people. Like, so shout out to those folks who do this on a regular basis. I have the utmost respect for you, and thank you for paving the way for people like me to get into the content creating journey. The importance of self-love and self-care. Like, I already knew how important it was in order to, you know, do this thing called life, but I can say, reflecting on everything over the last 30 days of my journey, it's pushed me more into appreciating myself and loving myself more and accepting myself. You don't have to have people around you 24/7 in order for you to be happy. In fact, with happiness, it starts internally. So if you're not happy with yourself, there's no way that you could be happy around others. So that's a pretty big lesson. I've learned to not give my energy away to people. I've learned to keep my mouth shut about certain things. Like, I filtered a lot. As I was doing the 30-day journey, I feel like I've grown so much, and I'm proud of like the growth that I see with myself. You know, like how I would journal everything. I was looking at my journal, I was talking to like my mentor and a lot of people in the intuitive community, the spiritual community, and they said, man, 30 days ago, or even back in January to now, the growth and the positivity they see in me, like, it's so amazing for people around you to see kind of when you came in at a certain level to where you are now. So I'm super grateful for that. I've learned that some days are going to be a roller coaster, and that is extremely fine because roller coasters are fun. So you just have to kind of, you know, go with the flow of the roller coaster and things will be okay. I would say my biggest lesson is that as humans, we have been kind of like, it's been instilled in us to come with hate, come with anger. We carry a lot of trauma from childhood or, you know, generational curses. And realistically, the only thing we're supposed to feel as humans, or the only emotion we are supposed to have, is unconditional love. That stuck out so big to me when I was told that by one of my spiritual mentors, that, you know, we're so worried about all the toxic and negative in the world. And when you think about it, like, our brains are so programmed to that stuff, and the only thing we should feel is unconditional love. So that is why it is so easy for me to release a lot of situations that should have broken me and just accept it for what it is. Like, yeah, we're gonna experience hurt as humans, but you just can't let it, you know, keep you down for long. pull out what was positive about that, and you have to take everything as a lesson, not it as regret or negative. You just take it as a lesson. And everybody is not meant to elevate with you to the next level and not at the same time. And that's okay. We all outgrow each other. So I just want to thank everyone once again who was a part of my journey. I still will be posting regularly because now I'm going to be more focused on my niche, which is going to be my intuitive reads. So I've already kind of started going into that and transitioning into that. So you'll see me out here doing my intuitive reads. I'm still gonna try to be that, not try, I am going to be that positive motivation for people. And then you can also come to me when you're ready for your tarot read. So thank you for making it with me through the 30 days. I appreciate everyone. That concludes Melanin Glow by Janae's 30-day journey. Y'all go ahead, per usual, like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it for me. Y'all have a good one.